Well, Jimmy Page is being sued yet again, and in this case, he's being sued by somebody who's already sued him before, namely Jake Holmes, who was the original writer of the song Dazed and Confused, and this is a long-standing problem for Jimmy Page regarding his alleged plagiarism of the song Dazed and Confused. Now, most of the information I'm going to give you here comes from an article by Nick DeRiso, which published over at Ultimate Classic Rock, called Jimmy Page is Back in Court Again over Led Zeppelin's Dazed and Confused, and the article states that the recent complaint was filed in a California federal court and alleges copyright infringement and breach of contract. Holmes claims that 2 early live recordings of the song were included in the movie Becoming Led Zeppelin without permission or payment. He also states that Page has released several other live versions of Dazed and Confused without proper credit or payment, and he wants damages of at least $150,000 per instance of copyright infringement. And one of the reasons that I brought up this topic at all is because I think that the plagiarism accusations about this particular song, Dazed and Confused, are overwhelmingly clear. And what I would like to know from you, do you think that $150,000 per instance of copyright infringement is enough, given the fact that Led Zeppelin and Jimmy Page have appropriated the song Dazed and Confused for over 40-something years? So now, the story goes that Jake Holmes was sort of an underground performer and someone who didn't care all that much about popular culture, and he didn't realize that Led Zeppelin had basically stolen his song. More correctly, that the Yardbirds had taken ownership of the Dazed and Confused song, forming it under the title I'm Confused, and then ultimately when Zeppelin did it, it was called Dazed and Confused. Now, Page took the original recording and changed it substantially, added an incredible guitar solo to it on Led Zeppelin 1, and the arrangement that Page concocted is vastly different from the one that Jake Holmes used, but essentially the song is more or less intact from where Page found it. So my point here is that if you're looking for an example of obvious plagiarism from Jimmy Page, the song Dazed and Confused is a good place to start. What I'd like to know from you is, do you feel that there are other songs from Led Zeppelin 1 that deserve similar plagiarism resolutions and payment and acknowledgement for creatorship and royalties? Personally, I think there might be a couple more on Led Zeppelin 1, but I'm going to wait to hear from you before I respond to those ideas. This is what I think, but what really matters is what you think. So if you have an idea about this or any other topic connected to classic or contemporary music, please drop in the section below, and remember to like and subscribe. Thanks a lot.
MusicGuru here, asking you to help us on our march to 10,000 subscribers.